Whoa, what's up? Today's video is on Vic Mensa, who decided to wear a Confederate dress for his new video, y'all. Let's read the CNN bullshit and then we'll go in. Vic Mensa wears a Confederate flag dress and fights Mike Pence in his latest music video. A damn shame, bro. What the fuck is going on with this young man? Vic Mensa wants to shock people into paying attention. Now let's Block Talk break it down as we go. They already gave it away what the fuck he doing. He's trying to shock people into paying attention to him. Damn, you need attention that bad that you gonna don a fucking racist Confederate flag dress with a blonde wig on? So what are you trying to do? Be a blonde woman to, you know what I'm saying? And they always under the guise of it was art. Man, get the fuck out of here. It's hard to be, it got to be hard for y'all rap fans these days, because your favorite rapper in a minute gonna be wearing a goddamn dress, and then you're gonna feel embarrassed to be a fucking fan of him in a minute, goddamn it. But let's read. The Chicago rapper made waves last month when the music video for his song Camp America depicted white children in cages. But if you thought that was provocative, get ready for the visuals on 3 Years Sober, the latest track from Mensa's rock group 93 Punks, produced by Blink 182 drummer Travis Barker. It's a goddamn shame. So hopefully, did Travis Barker put you up to this bullshit, bro? Because this is terrible. Why did they pick you to do that if it's a whole band? How many people in the band? Why did they pick you to dress up like a fucking female throughout this video? The video opens up with Mensa applying mascara, donning lipstick, and pulling a blonde wig on his fucking head. Soon he's outfitted in red heels, fishnet stockings, and sequin something Confederate flag dress. A sequence Confederate flag dress. Now this is a goddamn shit. Like, what is he trying to say with this bullshit? And I know he's trying to say, oh, LGBTQ and everybody hate them and this, that, and the third, but don't we have more issues than that shit? And really, racism is more prevalent than fucking LGBTQ issues. Not to undermine their issues, but you a young black man and you from Chicago, you ain't got no other issues that you should be worrying about? Because this whole fucking video was about, I guess, LGBTQ and how they get harassed. Because what they was doing the whole time, zooming in all on his fucking body while he putting on makeup and a dress. Man, come on, let's read some more. Over the course of 3 minutes and 22 seconds, Mensa plays tug of war over birth control and a lookalike of Vice President Pence, who has criticized people for his stance on LGBTQ issues. He gets thrashed around by 2 men who write the words fraud and homo on his face. He also walks into a women's restroom only to have a cast of barbecue Beckys call the police on him, a reference to white women in Oakland who called the police on a group of black people at a cookout. All right, that's the only fucking part, I guess, related to black people, is that, oh, white people be calling the police on them. Why didn't you fucking just make a video about all these black men and where they getting the guns from? Who bringing these fucking automatic weapons into the fucking neighborhood, y'all? Or who selling these fucking assault rifles? Because it be them ex-cops that's selling it to the same people who commit the crime. Then they go arrest them, take the guns out, and resell them, a lot of them. Scrape them goddamn numbers out and reset them. Yeah, I fucking said it. How else do y'all think criminals get their hands on these? I seen a nigga with a grenade launcher the other day on YouTube. You know what the fuck you gotta do to get a grenade launcher? But let's continue. But he ain't talking about no shit like that. Where the fuck the guns and the drugs coming from? Mensa said he wanted to satirically address some of the things going on in the world and in our nation in particular. 3 Years Sober is about identity, he said. It's about anti-establishment. It's about a very real prevalent violence against the LGBTQ community. All right, I get it. It's about the LGBTQ community. Don't put Becky's and shit in there. Talk about who you speaking for. Cause see, what make me mad about it, y'all, cause I ain't got a problem with him doing the shit for LGBTQ. Good for him if that's what he won't stand up for. Maybe that's his issue, but When he first came out, wasn't he dressing like Marilyn Manson? I guess that didn't stick. Then I saw him being a thug while he was talking to what his name is, DJ Academics. He talking, man, I'll punch you because you wrong for talking about the crime in Chicago like that and this, that, and the third. So I thought he was hood or was from the streets in motherfucking Chicago. Y'all let me know, is he even from Chicago? Because why wouldn't you be talking about the murders or something that directly connect with your neighborhood? Why would you go all the way to LGBTQ? And really, while you was doing the LGBTQ shit, it ain't like you done it for black LGBTQ because you had a blonde wig on and shit. Why couldn't you be a black tranny? Because really, that would have had a whole better effect to it, right? Because Vice President Pence would have been fighting a black woman and she a tranny, and you got on a Confederate dress. So what the fuck? Was you playing identity shit? Then what is your identity? Since you gotta play this identity shit, this, that, and the third. Crazy, y'all. Mensa said the move to dress in drag was inspired by icons like David Bowie. Y'all know he the most illuminated superstar of the motherfucking 80s, I believe. David Bowie be into some weird satanic shit. So he letting you know off top who he rocking with, y'all. He be worshiping that shit in the back, Madame Blavatsky and everybody else, Aleister Crowley and all of them. He's talking about David Bowie and Prince. Prince ain't fucking blind with, but he probably did, but whatever. If you're trying to be autistic, why are you trying to do what other people did? I thought being autistic was coming up with your own shit, but you done this because David Bowie and them done it. Anyway, it's also a nod to the 1995 cult classic To Wong Fu. Whoa. Thanks for everything, Julie Newmar, which stars Wesley Snipes, Patrick Swayze, and John Leguizamo as the three New York City drag queens who embark on a road trip. I want people to take away that it's okay to be different and that it's okay to challenge societal norms and break out of the boundaries, whether it's genres or sexuality or gender. He said, and it's radical to be yourself. While the reaction on social media has been mixed, Lil Nas, a homosexual, is reportedly a fan. Mensa shared a screenshot of an Instagram DM from the Old Town Road rapper. I love 3 years sober. Okay, so maybe he is talking about shit that relate to him because he said be yourself. So maybe he being himself in this picture. And I guess really you could just come out and say that. Ain't nobody have a problem with that. Really, you have a better time being fucking gay than being black. Because gay people get a lot of good ass jobs. Homosexuals get great jobs. When you black, like the gay homosexual man, you could get on a commercial, just keep smiling. You could get hired at McDonald's. Shit, y'all get good job. Be seeing number balling gay black men in high places. Go look that shit up. But black men with a beard and goatee and you manly, shit, they be looking like at you like you a fucking threat. Oh, Brian's coming to work today, Oh no, I don't know about him. You know what I'm saying? So if he was being himself, why didn't he just be a black tranny though, y'all? And then he had it where the dudes who attacked him or whatever, the thugs, because they both had on a do-rag. They attacked him and wrote homo and fraud and shit on his face, saying, oh, thugs hate gays and shit. And then at the end, it looked like a cop was raping him or something. You know what I'm saying? Because they had him on the wall, but shit, all you got to do is put his hands behind his back and cuff them. But instead, they keep showing him slamming up against the wall. And you're thinking, man, what kind of shit is this? And what they fighting Pence for just because he's against LGBTQ? God, you know what I'm saying? It's some weird shit. Stop coming in the name of art to do this shit. If you're a homosexual, just say you're a homosexual. And he was like, oh, you don't know me anymore. Well, just tell black people they don't know you anymore, because that's what it seemed like. He trying to tell black people you don't know me no more, and this, that, and the third. I'm a rocker now. I'm crossing into another genre. And really, them people don't own that genre. They always saying that shit. And within that fucking song, y'all, the lyrics is terrible. He was saying, I F myself and call it masturbation. Yes, I F myself and call it masturbation. What the fuck? What do you mean? Are you using a dildo? What? You F yourself and call it like, what are you saying, bruh? This shit is not artsy. It's just you trying to get shock value, just like they said at the beginning. And what lets you know he trying to get shock value and that the masses put him up to it is that it's on CNN. Y'all think CNN ever cared about what Vic Mensa did? It was another dude who put a gun in his mouth and act like it was a penis of sorts and was doing all kind of shit with a dress on. CNN didn't show him, but they could show us Vic Mensa, which means he's a part of the people. That's why he brought up David Bowie, you know, and other illuminated names like that. David Bowie and Prince and shit. That's who it was inspired by, huh? Come on, bruh. But y'all better stop letting these rappers change up for y'all. And these be the ones who try to like act like they fucking speak for us too, cause he act like he an activist and shit, y'all. You ain't never seen him before, but you speak for, you don't speak for me. Y'all better watch these rappers. One week they gonna be thug, and then the next week nigga got on a goddamn dress for attention, goddamn it. It's a shame, bruh. Unless the people made them do it, you know, the handlers, the puppets, the puppet handlers, the people in charge, the ones y'all scared of. You're scared to say the word Illuminati. Y'all don't understand that it's an attack on words. This shit been going on. When you say black power in the hood, people gonna be like, oh, that's the black power dude, and have something funny to say. Y'all don't understand that. Or the word righteous. What's up, righteous brother? Now they being slight. Now here's a clear example, the word woke. Now when somebody tell you woke, you gotta look at them and think twice, cause maybe they trying to clown you on the under. You understand what I'm saying? Or conscious, oh, he conscious or something. Fuck you. You understand what I'm saying? But it's a play on words. You ever read the book 1984 by George Orwell? These people know how to play with vocabulary. So now when you say you woke, they gonna say like you crazy or something, and then the people say, well, we don't got a problem with people who woke. It's the fake woke ones that we got a problem with. Well, label them something else, because if they fake woke, then they not woke. So you should just call them fake or frauds. See? Y'all see what I'm saying, goddammit? But look at this boy being used by whatever company is in charge of his body. Fucking whole time, y'all, they showing this polar dude applying fucking makeup and shit, you know. And I always get the comments from some idiots about, you a hater just because you're addressing some celebrity. Bruh, I do not know this dude. How am I a hater? You are watching Block Talk News, a fucking rebel network. I'm being critical. I'm criticizing shit, you fucking idiots. And they probably, this is my favorite one. Master P rich, you think he give a fuck about you? Vic Mensa rich, you think he give a fuck about you? No, I don't. But I give a fuck about them and the image that they display of me and my brothers, because I'm tribalistic, not individualistic like some of you fucking assholes. You out here buying into this American shit when it's about all of us, you did. That's why when Jackie Robinson was the first one to do something, all of us was like, oh, Jackie Robinson. But we ain't living through people no more. We putting these people feet to the fire, and I don't give a fuck who it is. Just like I told y'all, P from New Orleans, you did. I could have been biased and just say, oh, I Got the Hookup was a good movie, but I didn't do that, because nobody, if you're suspect, I'm giving it to you, bro. This motherfucking Block Talk News, bro. Thank you for subscribing. Once again, y'all holler at me.